Hi everyone, it's me Giovanni, and today I didn't know if I was gonna make a video today, because of course I ran out of video ideas, said in the last video, especially since I was so bored and tired, especially with negative things happening around me. Now, I've been intrigued by the 2001 Japanese horror film Kairo, also known as Pulse or Circit. Now, I've also seen the American remake, and I can safely say that even though the original Japanese version is better, the American remake does explain how the ghosts entered the realm of the living and kills the people. I've also seen the sequels from the Horror Timelines episode video, and both of those films apparently have green screen for some reason. So yeah, the American remake trilogy is shit. But at least the good news is it did explain a reason why the ghosts entered the living realm and killed people. I mean, not really, but more like haunted them until they became depressed and dissolved into ash. So, and at least in the end of the trilogy, the invasion of the ghosts end. So that's nice, I guess. But the original Japanese version is much more surreal, natural. It doesn't have any jump scares. It's just much more scarier and realistic. But it's so cryptic that it's unexplained. At first, it's unexplained why people are turned into black stains, like die, and there's also some things about forbidden rooms with red tape. Now, the main thing is the internet. Now, funnily enough, Kairo is basically a temporary take on the internet, loneliness, depression, some other stuff, but it also probably predicted 2020. Like the pandemic, where people connect to the internet but couldn't find an actual connection to anyone else. And they're lonely. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of scary. But thankfully I wasn't scared of the movies. They were nice to watch, and I completely understand that most people would say that the most terrifying scene in the original 2001 Kairo is Yabe seeing a woman who's a ghost, a normal human woman. She walks so strangely. He gets freaked out. He collapses under a couch. He hides from the ghost. She appears. She slowly reveals herself, looking at him with a blank expression on her face. She's human, even though she's a ghost. She's not like any typical Japanese horror movie ghost, like Sadako or The Grudge. She's obviously human, but she looks so lifeless, just a blank expression on her face. and Yabe screams. He's terrified. I mean, I feel like nobody has ever done that before. Just someone scaring the bejesus out of someone else just by like appearing, sticking their head off from a wall and having the most blank expression on their face to just make someone scream. That's scary on its own right. Now, actually, so I commented to a YouTube channel who played on the newest updates of Yandere Simulator, and I questioned myself about this. I've also said it in one of my videos about how, has anyone tried Osana's befriend elimination and seen the cutscene where Osana visits Ayano's house, and Ayano's new house layout is so beautiful that if Osana's befriend cutscene happens, will it still be the same as it was before, or will it be different and involving the new update? I'm not sure, but Misa Nair said, "Oh no, I'll try it." And I was like, "Okay, great." So that was nice. Someone responded to me and that they'll try it. Great. Happy. I was thinking about Amai and Ludwig's story again. This is quite similar to when I forget about video ideas and certain stories from one of my characters. I completely forget what happens, what I thought what was gonna happen. I just don't know. I mean, it just, like, the thoughts just disappear over time. And for some reason, I just can't remember a thing. I can't remember a thing about it. And I also wanted to say that, I really don't care if people find my videos boring, especially if they're played for 15 minutes, 15 whole minutes. That's the video limit that I'm going with. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Okay. Ever since I got my new phone and Amai was finally updated into Yandere Simulator, for some reason, I don't know, I just felt uneasy. Now, at first I said that Amai's eliminations were underwhelming, but then I liked them because they were good for what they were. But still, I couldn't help myself feel underwhelmed by certain events. It still bothers me just a little to see Kasana and Amai's outfit but recolored into purple. Like, seriously? It still bothers me. And that senpai is not wearing his actual casual outfit. But it's okay. But still, my god, is it a bother? Anyway, about the other rivals weeks involving my story, for Mucha, Amin Ludwig would be in a play for a community theater. However, I'm not sure if I want to know how it plays out yet. For Mita, the first half, especially on Wednesday, would involve Mita telling some of the students that she's pregnant. And then other stuff happens. For Osro, I've been thinking, and, well, it's kind of funny that Akari, one of the younger YouTubers, made a video about Amai being match-made with Yumeji. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but the supposed leader to delinquents, substituting for Osoro. And, I like it. I mean, I'm still going with my own ship, the crossover ship of Amai Odiaka and Ludwig von Kuba, because when I first did it, I thought it was interesting, and one person said it was adorable, so I decided to do it anyway. But then I stopped caring about it, but I then remembered it and decided to remake the story. I'm still conflicted about, I mean it's just a crossover ship, and it sort of takes place in an alternate universe where some certain things in the story is canon to the actual Yonder Simulator game, especially the current updates, or not. Like, with certain concepts from other YouTubers who play and review the development of Yonder Simulator, of course. Hanako would involve the Culture Festival, of course, and for Megami, Megami, well, anything can happen randomly, so, for her week, so it's nothing to worry about. Also, her week apparently takes place in June. I used to go to high school, and apparently school would end in early June, and early June. And during 2022, summer was gonna start on June 20th or June 21st, and during that time, of course, the news had that Pride Month flag on his profile pic, and I was, of course, upset, having a mental breakdown, and I just didn't care if summer was gonna start in June 20th or 21st, because that would be just fine. And thankfully, last year, 2023, Thing Noodles did not have the Pride Month flag as his profile pic, and I'm hoping that he will not do it again this year. So yeah. Bye.